With a perfectly prepared surface, experienced fitters can now begin to set out the floor, determining the most efficient starting point to minimise cuts and joints. The correct adhesive for the chosen covering can now be applied, in this case using the notched trowel and roller method to eliminate serration marks. After an initial drying time, the tiles can be applied, taking care to ensure the correct laying order and tile direction is followed. To achieve colour coordination, particular attention should be paid to the directional lines on the reverse of the tiles. Tile laying should conform to a uniform method. For example, left-hand side and top for checkerboard patterns, and all left-hand sides for a linear pattern. The tiles should never be rotated by 180 degrees. Expansion joints are covered with a flexible expansion strip to ensure that floor movement does not disturb the tiles. This area of floor has low porosity, and so an adhesive best suited to this application is being used. Ricket tools required to ensure ease of laying are the Ricket guillotine, a Ricket scribing knife with tungsten tip blade, and a 68 kg steel floor roller to ensure the best possible bond. Ricket quartz and Prima vinyl tiles are supplied with a factory-applied protective polish, so newly laid floors should only need to be swept, damp mopped and allowed to dry. Before heavy foot or wheel traffic, the tiles should be given an initial coat of platinum polish, and when dry, a second coat should be applied at right angles to the first. Interesting patterns can be produced from the correct combination of the 300mm and 600mm square tiles. These, or more complex patterns, can be formed using diagonal cut tiles, a process made easy with the Ricket guillotine. Contact adhesives should be thoroughly mixed according to the manufacturer's specification. Before application and laying, the tile should be brushed to ensure a clean surface. An even coating of adhesive can then be applied to both surfaces and allowed to go touch dry before carefully laying the tile. To ensure a good join when laying contract carpet, it is good practice to position the edges of adjacent sections with a slight overlap. The adhesive is then applied to the clean, prepared floor and the second section of carpet applied so as to overlay the first. A trimming knife then cuts the underlying section, which should then be carefully removed, and the edges flattened and smooth to form a perfect join.